Alright guys, welcome to Gusto Reaction again, and of course, as you can see, it's a new face that's here. Daki is not around today, and I would wait for him to come and tell you the reasons why he's not here so that you know, go can't chop me later. But of course, this is Ebube. Name is spelled E-B-U-B-E. Spelled correctly. If you spell it front, it's the same. You spell it backwards, it's the same. That's the uniqueness of my name. Of course, today on Gusto Reaction, we have something interesting for you guys. I have one of the best things that you are going to hear today, because this news, this information, this reaction will be interesting. Of course, on the news, I have someone that is racing and aiming for the top spots on the Apple Music, which is ShalliPopi. And of course, we have DAVIDO on this reaction. The last person, I won't tell you, just wait and enjoy it. Of course, I have with me, I have Midi on my right, and I have Don on my left, Don Alpha.
And you're right. And
how your weekend?
my weekend no bad.
You did Alpha now?
Good, bro.
Yeah, the weekend I did.
Oh, they push on my not.
That's not sleep well. Alright guys, as you can see, I have my guys here with me. So guys, this one is very interesting, and we're going to be talking let me start with DAVIDO. And we all know, we all agree that DAVIDO has been doing so much, has been pushing the new project, has been pushing Unavailable on that particular project so much, and he's aiming to make that song a global song and make that song the song of the summer. Because if you look at previous years, we've had Wizkid having a song of the summer with Thames and on SS. We had well, we can say Burna Boy also had a global song, but I don't think that song became the song of the summer, because I remember at that time he was ranting to the international guys that how is his song not classified as song of the summer if it was that big, and that was of course last. And we had right now, we have Rema using Calm Down to go global, go viral. That song is also going to be part of song of the summer for this year. So looking at what DAVIDO has now with Unavailable, how he's trying to push that song to be song of the summer, do you think, because if you check out this previous song, for example, Wizkid had Thames to make that one be on a global song, Justin Bieber had to join as well for that song to go even more, and of course Rema has Selena Gomez on Calm Down to make it become a viral song. Do you think, let me start with you, Midi, do you think that DAVIDO needs an international collaboration for Unavailable to become a global song?
Well, that's a tricky question. I was thinking about it anyway. First of all, I don't know about Unavailable being that international song. There are other songs on the album that could very well be the international song, so it's not compulsory it has to be Unavailable, right? So it could be another song, another face to this thing is DAVIDO is not just doing international collaborations. He's not a stranger to international collaboration. So yeah, it's that the likes of Nicki Minaj, Chris Brown, Young Thug. Name the person. There's nobody else on that. So well, we can say it's not the collaboration per se, but the song and the promo involved. So it's not the question of if DAVIDO will feature someone and make Unavailable a big song. It's about who does he feature on the song and what kind of promotion has been done to make that song get to that level of, if not that level of excellence, at least get something like Calm Down or the likes.
So, but in your head right now, do you have any artist that you can say that if this artist can come on this song
on Unavailable?
Yes.
As per feature, man, someone comes to mind, but it's someone that he does work with very well. So,
it's Chris Brown.
Yeah, I also think that the only person that has that energy to match up with that kind of song is definitely Chris Brown. Like if you look at the other guys abroad, like the international artists, they really do not jump on those kind of fast-paced, Afrobeat music and stuff. So Chris Brown don't already turn Afrobeat artist directly. So I think it's Chris Brown, but they would most likely would not even want to have.
Don't you think? Because if you notice recently, there was a video where he was with Chris Brown and Chris Brown was dancing to whatever. Yeah. Don't you think they've worked on it already?
For me, I think that DAVIDO want to move away from the perspective of he featured so international artists. That's why the song is big. Look at what they did on a better time. He had a lot of international collaboration, but the album even is not like one of his best album here. Look at Timeless, that has little to like a very few international collaboration, and look at how well the album is doing. So I think that Davido on his other hand would just want to be him and Musakis on the project, on the song rather, and then they will keep pushing on until he gets to wherever he's going to get to. I'm not sure that they would want to put any international artist on it, and personally I do not even want that. Me will just leave many songs the way thing will do.
Okay, you mentioned that you don't think Unavailable is the only song that can make him have that song of the summer vibe. So which other song do you have in mind?
Well, off the top of my head, I would say probably Feel.
Okay.
Are we?
Yeah, or Are We? Or Legends Can Never Die. Yeah, sounds like that.
So you share the same opinion?
Yeah. Maybe not Legends Can Never Die, but then Feel and Away. I think those songs, they have the energy, they have like the vibe, they have everything it takes to become, a really, really.
So you think they can become on their own, or if they have
Feel is a sweet song, guy. I don't even know why they are stalling so much, on Unavailable. By the time they start promoting Feel, you will start, getting used to the gem that this is like a big vibe. That's like one of my first favorite songs from the album when it dropped. So I think Feel and then Away is another massive tune. I Day EP is that
that's why.
So I think that those two songs would really become the smash.
So Davido now has, from what you guys are saying, needs to pick, or let's say it needs to drop the vibe or the promotion, the whole thing that is doing on Unavailable. Because in my head, I feel like he has already picked Unavailable.
They don't drop her now, because
So
just the good.
Now, let's look at it this way. Davido is on tour, and of course, Unavailable is one of the songs he's always going to perform in a special way because he wants to make that song big. Do you think this tour movement is going to make it get to that point where?
You mean Unavailable?
Yes.
Well, there are different ways to promote, and touring is definitely one of them. You can't say. Touring is a way to bring songs that fans already love to them. So, no more new fans that you get from touring, probably, but people that are coming to your shows are people that know you, that people that love you. So, the number of people that will come for the first time, probably someone that was trapped. You saw that just want to see what it's about, or you saw I just stumbled upon it by chance. You understand? So I wouldn't say I would say they are doing their promotion, and while they're on tour, they can also continue that promotion. That's also a good way to promote. Unavailable for me is doing well, but I still see some other songs there. Like when they start promoting it, that will actually do better.
Yeah, actually, I agree with that. Like a lot of songs on the album that actually do better that are not available once they start promoting.
So do you think the promotion style that Davido has adopted now is, you think he's going to incorporate this particular style to any other song?
Everybody get different. Everybody get.
In my head, I'm looking at
Songs are different. Songs are different.
So will determine the.
So yeah, exactly. The song will determine the promotion style or the promotion.
For me, I feel like they've spent so much time on Unavailable, and by the time they would move to another song, people would already be moving away from.
When was Timeless? When do you talk Timeless?
Timeless was March 31st. This is almost
July.
It's a long time. They've spent so. By the time they would now want to switch to another song, if they now there are so many songs. There's still no money on that project that they can also So don't you think they are? I want to quickly put this out. Don't you think they have spent so much time on Unavailable for it to still be at the level it is?
They don't spend too much time, safe, because he said at first I was going to drop a video for Feel. That's going to start the promotion for Feel at 30 million. Right now he said 40 million. Now he said 50 million. So that's maybe in another 3 weeks, 1 month we are going to wait again. That's like August before they move on to Few, and by that time another artist, Olamide, said he's dropping a really album, next month.
Yeah.
And the snippet he dropped seemed to be like really mad, like it's gone. Everybody's like, yo, this is going to be sick. And he said the album is going to this and that. So by the time Olamide drops, I'm sure that moving forward, Burna Boy also has been preparing for the album, giving us hints, bit by bit. I'm sure that Wizkid also, there's been talks about, the album is ready, I have 2 albums ready. Before you know it, most likely people will just gradually just move on from the Timeless album. So like there's been too much time spent.
Now let me ask this easy question. If it's easy for you guys, on Unavailable, with the way they are moving it and Calm Down remix, which one right now can you classify as Song of the Summer?
Are you talking from a Nigerian perspective?
I'm talking from all perspectives, the national Nigerian perspective.
Personally, I don't think we've gotten Song of the Summer yet. But if I was to pick between the two, they were also Unavailable.
What do you think?
I agree. Like we've not really got any Song of the Summer, You never
Jail. So who do you that brings on that question? So who do you think is capable of giving us Song of the Summer?
When any news of week or week
Well, when they come out, we get them back.
I mean, about that, I drop people with this. I drop the well done pop.
You go no.
We go yeah.
Because in that, you can't even predict something.
Yeah, exactly something that cannot be predicted. Like,
Cannot predict it. Yeah. Now when it happens, you don't say, oh, this is our song.
maybe ShalliPopi.
I used to be speaking of the style, and then everybody do it. Yeah.
Man, your mouth. It is well. So let's quickly move on to the next one, guys. Stay with us. I'll be back to give you guys the next gist, the next thing we're going to be talking about. Of course, it will be someone, but of course, wait till we come back. All right, guys, welcome back. So let's move on straight to what we have. If you're online, if you're not living in a cave, you would have seen that somebody has been receiving it back to back on Twitter concerning Apple Music, and of course, ShalliPopi is the one they use Jen. They drag out front and back. Elon Musk boys. So we know about ShalliPopi. We know ShalliPopi released Elon Musk, which was a very good song at the time. A lot of people loved it. And after which, he had issues with the FCC, and then he was arrested, and he's back now, and he released a new single titled Ex-Convict. Now, this is where the issue is. Ex-Convict dropped some days back, and today Ex-Convict is on number 2 on Apple Music. So people people are like, bro, how did you get to number 2? Who they stream your song? My guy say, when they talk, they say my full Edo. Like, even if the whole of Edo they stream your song, if you know the number 2 at this point, do you get? Are you gonna tell us? So, do you think I'm going to ask you with it straight? Because from what ShalliPopi is saying so far, it looks as if he has agreed to the fact that he is using FarmStream and that does not really care what any other person says. So, do you think this is FarmStream?
This guy
First of all, I would say the issue of FarmStream in Nigeria is owes much to the fact that we don't stream enough in this country, and it's very easy to manipulate numbers because of that. So the Apple Music chart is just a mess these days because everybody's just and this thing has been from time. It started with iTunes. Your iTunes, you can buy. Most people don't buy, so people just go buy plenty, then you rock it up to number 1, take their screenshots, and they will post. That's what they were doing back then. But now it's now translated to Apple Music now, and it's just messy for some reason. It's just messy. The ShalliPopi guy, I don't know. Personally, I've not really heard much of his songs. Yeah, the amongst myself, I didn't yet. Just entering my ear from
It's left and right.
Quite alright, yes, but that's that rising to the top.
It's illegal.
It's top out because it's I don't know what this team was trying to do, whether they are trying to replicate the Naira model.
Like I was gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
Because when I saw the artwork of the song, I like Mali 2.0, you know, after the photo he came in, it was on the red, is it orange, the overall, the overall, like, okay. But this time he took the ex-convict, you know, mock shots thingy, like, okay. And then in the song, he even said that, oh, I don't come now, ShalliPopi and ex-convict.
Yeah, exactly.
None of that, men mount. Looking at, you know, the way people, you know, turn things out, it's good for him that he will try to milk this situation. Yeah, it's fine. But now going all the way to doing all of this alleged, you know, stream farming and even accepting, because if you check the tweets, a lot of people ask like, how farm today? Say our farm is spot facing of the crops. But right now, everybody say, say I'll go buy cars of land. Maybe we will say when you farm for your house.
But the problem about it is that it's pointless without meaningful engagement, without meaningful fan base being added to your because by the time you don't finish the plan finish, your song will still come down. The normal distance. It's law of gravity.
Anything go will come down.
Come down. By the time it comes back, come down back. Because Naira, we knew Naira case. There's no single person in this country that doesn't know Naira case. But I can bet you if you go outside we ask 5 people for Naira and ShalliPopi. Five of those people will know Naira, but no 1 or 2 you know the ShalliPopi story. So it's just you are trying to replicate that model, but it's not. Naira had people flocking to for his case. So what are we talking about here? It's nothing, I beg.
So Don, what do you think? Do you think now, because I'm looking at this in a different way. Of course, he's trying to milk the situation off, and he's not doing it the right way, because Naira had a model. Stream farm was not a thing at the time, but he had like a movement that he followed. So do you think he is trying to replicate Naira, but he doesn't want to go the route Naira took?
See, to even like, you know, take it from another angle, me I don't even have issue with stream farm, because last everybody they use out, even to the biggest of guys. But like, you know, Mide said, if you are doing it and there's nothing to back up, then what is the point? If you check the big artists, let's say someone has no bigger the big guys that have the fan base and numbers, they know say, okay, fans they will go stream. Okay, just to support what the fans will do, let us add, you know, 1 or 2. We be like say you don't cook. If we have people that cook without Maggi, they put salt, the food go sweet. So we will get add salt, add curry, add thyme, add all the chili pepper, everything for extra this thing. Last time everybody go see chop the food and the food go, you know, digest. So they feel like, okay, fans they stream, I may add more to it. Compared to someone that just came up and there's really no foundation, no fans, you know, so to say. Now you say they are called Plutonians. You know, there's no foundation. And then you are now getting the numbers. How? Like who the year? She na whiskey the FC.
Oh, I mean na 30B. I mean as I say we don't think. As I guess no we talk say name of a fan base na.
So it is really like it is alarming.
But I mean, if you look at it now, yes, he has gone the wrong way, but people are talking about him on Twitter. So at the end of the day, even you that don't know him before, because you go on Twitter and you see ShalliPopi is trending, you eventually still go and
Pluto said the trend.
Pluto
was the place. They go down the trend.
But the thing about trend is by the time you go and check it, what keeps you there is the thing. Like is anybody can trend, but can you keep them?
So do you think the song now, because if you look at people will go and listen to ex-convict eventually, so do you think the song will not keep them?
No.
How many times have you listened?
You can't use me to judge.
Well,
I can listen
to speak for any other person, you know, personally. You can't keep you.
Can't keep you. Go. Guys, answer just answer the comment. I'll say this. I'll one of that guy that I will not name.
I was saying this for one of that guy that I will not name. Same thing that I said. Like songs cannot
Gotta keep
me like just.
I'm
doing that.
I'm guessing you are coming to that guy. I'm guessing we get one.
I'm not going to say the name. I'm not going to say the name.
Hey, I don't like quiet. And I'm going to talk to the piano to keep me. Maybe I'll go DM me, say, how far? I call it a pretty rest on me.
So guys, answer this in the comment section. Do you think the whole hype on how he's making ShalliPopi, I'll be making Discovery to go up on Apple Music? Do you think this hype and this vibe will make you listen to the song more than once, twice, or 3 times? Let us know in the comment section what you think and how you perceive this particular song. So before we move on to the next one, guys,
before we even move on, yeah, like now we say that okay, there are issues with streaming from on Apple Music.
Yeah.
Now is it also entering Spotify? Because right now the song is at number 3 or 4 on the top 50 of Spotify.
If you see, I think that's one of the effect of the Twitter hype, because some people who don't have, some people may not be using Spotify, I may not be using Apple Music, and of course you have Escom.
But then there was a certain time also, just like 2 weeks ago, a certain artist had the number 1 song on Apple Music Nigeria, but Spotify was at number 10 or something, and now there's a number 2 that is on number 3 on Spotify.
You can farm anywhere, depends on the amount you have.
So everybody farm for Kurodu, everybody farm for VI. That farming.
I'm not saying it's farming. Like we're not sure about.
Yeah, alleged.
I mean, it could also be like they are pumping money into promotion and going up and going up. I just, me personally, from a professional point of view, I just feel like it's too flash in the pan, too no substance.
Right. The substance.
Dinner.
Bro, do you get it? Like how? When landlord still get projects, how? No what I was saying, that I landlord let your tenant breathe. But you don't allow yourself breathe by yourself. You don't fall for landlord house. Okay guys, so let's move on to the next thing. But before we move on, of course, I have my cards here and I have 2 guys that are going to show me what they got. So I'm moving straight to the game while we come back for this one. So join me. Don't forget, well, let me not say you won, but he won the last game he played against me, and me they won the last game he played.
That's true. And now you did that game down. Within that key.
I don't touch. I don't go cast that key.
Wait till you do that key.
When you come, if you must, if you open talk after the insult doing something for the state. We know. If you can see now, plaster video mad, but till then, just wait for it. Alright, so the rule of this game is very simple. Now I have alphabets here, different alphabets, and I have number 1 to 7. So you're going to pick an alphabet between whatever alphabet you pick, and I'm going to say it. If you pick the alphabet, if you pick the number, maybe you pick number 1 and the alphabet is A, you would tell me an artist name that starts with A in 5 seconds. You will also say an artist name that starts with A in 5 seconds. So if you get one, whoever gets, if both of you get it, fine. If one person gets in 5 seconds, if you get it, you get it. That's 1-1. If you get
it, I want to say it together or after he says it.
No, you are saying it together. You have 5. Both of you have 5 seconds. The time is same 5 seconds. Time is the same. So if both of you get it, fine. Until you want to swear you don't get, or you don't get. So who's going to go first? I think Midday should go first.
Anybody that goes first, that's what they talk about.
Well, if you pick number every day, Sabi. Like chopper. So Midday, let's go number 1 to 7. Number 6. You have the alphabet. Are you guys ready? My timer. Are you ready? You have D.
Dami Crane.
Davido.
All right, correct. Nice one. Dami Crane. That was far. I mean, I was thinking of Dremel or something, but yeah, that's good. Oh yeah, number one is this easy. Number one is R.
Ricardo Banks.
Rema.
Nice. This is getting interesting. Who will lose that inside? Not even 1 second. This is not nearly said Ricardo Banks. Bro.
How to find someone else? You need that split second.
Oh yeah, let's go under alphabet. Under number. Let's go.
4.
Number 4. Number 4 is S.
Seyi.
ShalliPopi.
That's good. This is interesting. Okay. Number two is Y.
Yemi Alade.
What? Oh, is this one? Let's go. What? There's YC, there's Young John. Oh my God. Oh,
I lied. White, young.
nice. Yeah, still have a chance to come back. So number 1 is gone, 2 is gone, 4 is gone, 6 is gone. You have 5 and 7. 7 is T.
Timaya.
Tiwa Savage.
Nice. Bro, that's literally the 20 hour. Okay.
And the last.
There's still one chance. There's one chance. Number 5. Number 5, the alphabet there is M.
Meyokun.
2, 1, go! Why not still wonderful? Mr. Medi, there's more bad there. And when I am said, oh, guy, don't be good. So, don't waste this one again. This is interesting. How do you feel losing?
I'm going with letters.
You're not supposed to go and do with the drum.
That's it. You're changing that makes it interesting. But sorry for your loss. It's fine. Good. Alright guys, so let's move on directly to what we have on our list. And this involves an artist that he was supposed to mention that I didn't mention, which is we are going to be talking about Seyi Vibez right now. So guys, recently we saw that Seyi Vibez, had a tour or a show in Ikorodu, and so many things went down there, and he did a couple of things. Now one of the things that he did was spraying Naira notes to fans. Now it's the spray of the Naira notes is not the problem. The problem is the denomination it was spraying. It was spraying 100 Naira notes, bro, to fans. Like, what do you take your fans for? Kilo pound fans. You want me to translate? What do you take your fans for? Spraying 100 Naira notes after these fans are the ones that literally made you to become who you are, because if they don't stream your song, they don't play your songs at shows, they don't give DJs to perform your songs at carnivals and stuff, nobody will know you, and you go ahead to be spraying 100 Naira notes, which, if you check, some people in the process of trying to get 100 Naira note, they feel get injured, maybe say 100 Naira plus amount of cure. Do you understand? And what do you think? Do you think that was something that I should have done?
First of all, I would say, even if whether I spray 100 Naira notes or $100 notes or spraying money is never a good idea, because there are so many risks involved. And we're talking about money is so things people do to get money. By the time you spray money, even if not 100 Naira, kind of the aggression people will chase after that money and injure themselves. It's not just worth it at the end. But sometimes you can't tell people what to do with their money, so you just let them do whatever they please. But to me, I saw a tweet this morning. I said this is not how to show love, and I feel same. If you want to show love, give them the money. Just hand it over to whoever you know. But spraying the money just reeks of I want to show myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think I agree with that tweet. I saw the tweets too. Like, if you actually want to show love, yeah, you should do it in an orderly manner. You could ask them to line up. You could ask, okay, who is the leader? Give the leader someone. If okay, leader might cheat them. Okay, you guys should file up. If they don't reach 1,000, to the share money for them. ISIS, give them whatever you want to give them individually. And they go, that is more organized. It's even going to be faster, and the money is going to get caught to everybody. Now, spraying of the money, definitely, some people don't even get to see anything. And then they'll get
to see more than the other people.
At the cost of that, while some people get to get more from other people. I personally just feel like, generally, the idea of spraying out money is not even like a good one. And the people that are even spraying money to, shame at them, they stream songs. Like on the second thought, really,
I mean, that's cool.
Song. Are they the one really? It's like the major people that are getting you the numbers and everything that you have on the platforms. Are these guys that you are spraying money are the ones doing that? It's just like, okay, I just want show off, like you said, because why would just a bloom?
But I mean, even his show himself is not showing off. Because how much are you spraying? How many Naira?
But the thing no play. If you be new note now, new note of 500 save be like 100 Naira. So if you be
I'm that there.
it be the new current.
Not I didn't even know it's like 200, not 500. So no, I mean, for me, I think it's a very. It's not. Apart from it being wrong, is the fact that you are not even making these people. If you want to make it look like you want to see people struggle for money, I mean, let it be worth the money eventually, not 150.
So wait till they pay you your own out.
I don't pay me with that. So I don't know the money you get. Because if you check now, how much I want to pay you from what I saw, go spray, go spray of the
My own is you shouldn't even be spraying money, and this is in Nigerians or Africans.
Yes, people should actually stop.
They just feel like they just need to show. Like people are able to show that they have money more than the next person. We're the poorest country. We are one of the poorest countries, and by everybody wants to show that they have money more than the next fellow, and it doesn't make any sense.
But artists that spray money, yeah, I don't know. It'd be like, not even only artists. It's just like
not just artists. Mindset, exactly.
Mindset that we have as Nigerians, Africans. That okay, for you to show that I don't come, I don't enter town, I don't show. I have to spray money low. I have to do. Maybe we maybe they record. Maybe they say, this guy don't enter land, biggest boy. Even aside from that effect, I also think that on a second thought, some people might also even lead people to even do some certain things like Seyi Vibez or Joanno. This is one thing, and people start different things. Some sort of pressure comes into their mind, and like, okay, myself, I won't go also. Maybe say they blow money like Seyi Vibez and all those kind of things. So if you want to do something, just do it properly. I think that he has gone beyond the level of doing all of that. Like when last I see that, aside from Portable, video now I always say Portable.
But that way, yeah. That means
so like I can't remember last time I've seen artists actually, they've tried to minimize that culture to some extent.
They at the end they are also at risk.
Yeah.
Getting injured.
Yeah.
They are at risk. I saw a video recently, and this guy just. Especially on Twitter, was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? This guy was just, I don't even think it was an artist or a politician, just like, where else want to ask money?
Yeah.
I wanted to just give someone money outside, and someone just snatched it from, if you see the speed, the person takes snatch, like bundle of money, let's give to one mama, like by his window, and one guy just snatched it, and the guy came, the speed with the guy came out of his car through the window, so it was like, it was so funny, but it was just like, what's the essence of this? Like,
because imagine you
just try to show that you have like exactly,
bro, you don't die, don't.
They got people out they carry the yard and the money go.
And that's true, because even white people are trying to fight for that money, so people go punch some people when
exactly.
When you so guys,
I saw a similar video to one guy. I won't want to mention his name. He's like always recording himself when he goes up to the island, give people money at night. there was a time he was trying to, do that thing again. And one of the guys who was trying to give money was trying to remove his Apple wristwatch. Bro, my bad vex. Yeah, I give you money. Like, it was like, I was on his IG story. I saw the video. I just laughed. See, you say, no, even that he wants to show off now. Like, now he wants to show off. So whatever you see, you take it.
Because really, this thing is people have to stop it, because if they don't stop it, it is going to cause more damage to them than they think it's going to cause good to those people. That
I just feel like people don't feel that they can give money without that
of the show
attention. Yeah, the show off. Like, because the money is not easy to get in the first place, so they feel like if they want to give it out, they have to get something in return. Because the people that are not giving money, they complain. I saw a video of this guy Aki this morning.
Yeah.
He didn't complain with that. He said that. Then they back up. You see a person back up for $6,000. You know what?
Get our money, bro. Nigerians, sometimes we used to do too much. That's $6,000. No one pay for $100. Probably spend more.
Bro, that's $6,000,
bro. That's great. That's great. People are wild.
That's getting close to 18-20 million.
Yes, bro. Just like that, man, give you. And if you don't give you, now you're a bad person. It is well.
Attachment.
Guys, we need to do better. All the artists out there, we all need to do better. We can't be spraying money like this on the streets, because we know there are people out there who need this money, but there are better ways to get this money across to them. There are so many ways to do it that you don't need the attention. Just do what you guys do. Give people money if you want to give them money. God, they see your heart. We were there. We are not impressed by the fact that you came to give somebody your money online.
And they are ways to get the attention without endangering yourself.
Yes. They are just, please, we have to stop it, guys. Let's do better than this. And of course, that is all for today, guys. We've come to the end of this one. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you've not subscribed, and of course, like this video and follow us. I enjoyed this one. I like the fact that I had my guys with me, and I'm sure they also enjoyed themselves. The game was interesting. Tell me who won your game. Tell me who was your money on, and tell me how much you cashed out. Alright, guys, till we catch you guys next time again. Stay tuned. Don't forget, this channel is the best place for all your best news, reaction, and everything entertainment. Till I see you guys again, this is Costa Reaction.
Right.